What took you into politics?
Well, that's a big question. And so I will just tell you, I'll, being that this is the month of my anniversary, I've been married 35 years, Kevin, to my beautiful wife, Laurie. And we worked our way through college, built a business, raising our family. And I actually am ordained in the ministry. Our ministry is Holy Ghost Ministries, and we still have that. And we were doing mission work in Ghana, West Africa. We were building schools. We were helping build tabernacle churches. We were doing water projects. And literally, God began to deal with me. And then He sent people that would say, Jason, have you considered running for office? Now you got to remember this is Barack Obama as president at the time, right? And it began to stir in me, and so I began to pray into it, which is what I encourage everyone to do about decisions. And as I began to pray about this, I'll be honest with you, Kevin, I was looking for somebody to say, no, Jason, you just stay focused on ministry and what you're doing. God was blessing our business, Kevin, and we were able to pour out thousands of dollars to help people that never have an opportunity. And so I began praying though, and literally in the early weeks of 2010, very clearly, God answered my prayer, and I felt it just like a message in a conversation to say, Jason, why are you not sacrificing to serve at home at the same level that you've been sacrificing to serve overseas now that your country is in trouble? So I resigned from Merrill Lynch, Kevin, and I walked away with the shoes on my feet, the shirt on my back, and me and a buddy formed a new financial services practices, and I ran for office the first time in my life and was the first Republican elected since the Civil War in my district in Arkansas. And I was elected, and I was still in the minority. And in 2 more years, we were kind of those freedom fighters for conservatism in Arkansas. And for the first time in 138 years in 2012, Republicans took a majority in the state of Arkansas, and I got to be part of that. And I did get to be a part of some really wonderful legislation. March the 6th of 2013, I passed the nation's very first heartbeat bill that was passed into law. Of course, that came with a lot of court battles, and it came with a lot of new education for me, which was death threats and harassment at levels that I had never seen. And that process that we went through helped lead to what we have formed in the National Association of Christian Lawmakers.